Long ago in ancient China, there was a great oak tree that stood tall in the heart of a valley. Its branches reached high into the sky, and its trunk was thick and strong. People admired the oak, for it seemed unshakable, a symbol of power and endurance. Beside it, by the edge of the river, grew a cluster of bamboo. The bamboo was slender and soft, bending easily with the wind. While the oak stood rigid and proud, the bamboo swayed gently, whispering in the breeze. One day, the oak looked down at the bamboo and said with pride, "Look at me. My roots are deep, my trunk is strong. I stand tall against every storm. You little bamboo are weak. You bend and bow like a servant with no will of your own. How can you survive when the winds grow fierce?" The bamboo only smiled and said, "We may seem weak, but time will show whose strength endures." Seasons passed, and the valley thrived under sun and rain. But then, one summer, dark clouds gathered, and a terrible storm swept across the land. The winds howled like wild beasts, tearing through the valley. The oak stood tall and defiant, refusing to bend. But the storm grew stronger, the rain heavier, and the winds more violent. With a loud crack, the mighty oak's trunk split, and it crashed to the ground. Its strength, which once seemed so unshakable, had become its downfall. The bamboo, however, bent with the storm. They bowed low, almost touching the ground, but when the winds passed, they rose again, unharmed. When the storm was over, the valley was silent. The oak lay broken and lifeless, while the bamboo swayed once more in the gentle breeze. The villagers came and marveled at the lesson before them. The oak was strong, but too proud to bend, they said. The bamboo seemed weak, yet it survived. And so, the bamboo became a symbol of resilience in Chinese culture. It reminded people that true strength is not about resisting everything, it is about adapting. It's about yielding when necessary, and rising again when the storm is gone. The story spread across villages and generations, teaching children that life is full of challenges, storms that test our hearts and spirits. To stand too rigid is to risk breaking. But to be flexible, humble, and willing to bend is to endure. Even today, Chinese wisdom treasures bamboo not only for its usefulness, but for its lesson. Be rooted like bamboo. With deep foundations, be flexible, able to bend without breaking. Be humble, knowing that quiet endurance is stronger than pride. The oak's fall was not in vain, for it gave birth to wisdom. The bamboo's survival became a living proverb whispered through the ages. The storm will pass, but those who bend will rise again.